Hello, my name is Steve Bowler, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at system management. Specifically within system management, in this lab we're going to be taking a look at creating an iOS menu. So in this lab we're going to show you how to create an iOS menu. In addition to creating an iOS menu, we're going to actually show you how to verify the effectiveness of the iOS menu. So in this case we're going to have two routers that we're going to be utilizing, router 1 and router 2. Router 1 and router 2 are going to simulate a headquarters site for a company, for our customer, and then router 3 is going to simulate the connection out to the ISP. And then also on router 3 we're going to have a couple of loopback interfaces just to simulate other devices outside of the realm of the headquarters site. So we're going to have loopback 0 on router 3, which is going to be given the IP address 155.0.0.1, which is the branch site edge. So again, we have the headquarters site and then a branch site edge. And then also loopback 1, we're going to have the IP address 4.2.2.1, which is a well-known external DNS server. So we are running BGP between router 2 and router 3. Again, this is the external BGP connection between the customer headquarters site and R3, which is the ISP. And also we have a network between router 1 and router 2, which is 192.168.1.0. Again, this is a /24. Router 1 is the .1 and router 2 is the .2 on that subnet. And then again, external BGP we're running between router 2 and router 3 on router 2's serial 00 interface. So again, we'll put that here so we know serial 00 on R2 is connecting out to router 3. Again, this network is 68.0.0.0/24. Router 2 is the .2 and router 3 is the .3. So again, in this lab we're going to be taking a look at creating an iOS menu. So in this case, say we have a customer which is simulated by router 1 and router 2, and the branch site edge, which is one of our customer's branch edge sites. And this customer, we want to limit their capabilities on the router. Say they have a little experience on Cisco routers but not enough, so we don't want to give them full access to the router. So what we can do is we can create an iOS menu, and then we can assign them a username on the local router, which in this case we're going to be using router 2. So we'll give them a username. So we'll go to router 2. The first thing we're going to do is give them a username. We'll give them a username, and then we'll just say our local user who does not have a lot of experience and we don't want to give him full access to the command line on the router. We'll just say his username is Steve. Then we'll give him the password of CCIE. So now we have a local user defined on router 2. If we do a show run on router 2, the next thing we want to do is make sure that this user is authenticated over the VTY line. So again, we're going to be giving him access to Telnet from inside the network. So in this case we're going to simulate a Telnet connection from R1 to R2. So Steve's going to get into router 2 from router 1 via Telnet. So we want to make sure under the VTY lines we have the login set to local so that his information